Oh, come on now. Why are you asking this again? Oh my god. Well, I will give you. That's barely visible. So yeah. What? Why are you asking this? Please adjust the slide till the dog became friends. Why I should do that? That's enough. What? Every time I boot up this game's always do something like this. Now the time is currently right now 11:58. When currently, if I ask time, is going to be 12, and it's going to take become what? Is this Winding's numbers? Come on. Oh, 9. No. Oh. Well, I like that. What? Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting. What? Okay. Which one of the two made-up words below is appealing to you? Nothing. Please don't adjust the slider. Okay, I didn't. Do you know what is the time right now? Yes. Is the time right now is correct time? Is yes? What is the time anyway? 12? No. Yes, 12. Now, if there's anything about yourself and told me, yes, will help. No. Will you come back to visit me? Yes. What? What? That was just straight up weird. Okay? I'm just telling you right now. That was just straight up weird. I'm just going to say it. We're back. Yeah, and we need to do this, right?
Psst.
I'm going to speed run it. Shut up.
Over here, in the vent. I want to show you something.
I'm speed running. Okay? Now.
Okay.
Now we are going
how
to.
cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content.
Now this is what Ultra Deluxe content
much better the Stanley Parable used to
Oh,
be.
great.
So I made
How much better Stanley Parable used to be?
Where the game's developers
Well, I
will find
don't
it.
know.
Just our little secret.
Take a look.
I call
it the memory zone.
It's where I
You are taking from all my favorite lights and experience.
of my life whenever I want.
Like the experience launch of Stanley Parable on PC. That was great. Wait, now I noticed something. Wait, I'm still crouching. I don't know, I think it's just a glitch. So,
You see, Stanley, doesn't the
You
memory
see, Stanley?
remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was
No.
the
Oh.
cheap re-release?
Oh, I was
Remember
doing
back
something.
in October of 2013.
Yeah, we're going to go.
Back then, video
It's
games
speedrunning.
Back then, it all meant something. Oh, and over
Okay.
here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10
I'm gonna start. Okay, great. Let's go speedrun. Put the speedrun music background editor, please.
Here's another moving passage.
Oh god
This
damn it.
time from games.
Back the music, please. Speedrun music back. Okay. It's just speedrunning.
Simpler
Let's
times,
go.
Stanley. But I wouldn't
Keep
give
putting the
back
speedrun music.
over again.
I'm doing it so.
Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Well, I don't
Here's
care.
what's down here. Oh no. Oh God, no.
no.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game.
Open.
I haven't looked
Stop
at
the
these in
music.
years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
What? Okay.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and
That's recommended.
with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Funny!
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm
What?
trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley.
Speedrun music back!
It's already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical
I know everything.
concepts that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy?
Preachy?
I'm not preachy, am I?
But,
You can tell me if
no.
I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
No, I love your game. I love your voice.
I always, well, to be honest, I have
Yeah.
always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
Everything is great. Not your game, sorry. I love the narrator's voice and the game.
Yeah. What an awful memory to have to hold
Don't
on to.
be
These black
that.
marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
I don't care.
Perhaps the stand.
Because I already heard everything, now you're saying me, it's making me angry. Open! Ooh, I was in the... Oh, great. Speedrun music back! Put the music again! Hope you
What's
put
this
the
one got to
music...
say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
I was, no.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
It could.
If it means we can strike these negative
I know,
reviews
it
from
could, it hurt so
those
bad.
positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto.
My God.
And it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
Ooh,
Yes, a skip
the
button
building
we
so
shall
more
have.
free. Well, I'm not going there. Screw you, game! I'm not going back. I want to go there. No!
And here it is.
Wait.
Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it
Yeah,
was
3 minutes,
to
really?
deliver a long, rambling monologue full of Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Keep on kicking
Last
it.
one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. In my
I don't believe you.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
I already heard a lot of conversations.
Here all that time.
Last time I had a lot of trouble and a lot of lags. This time I hope it's don't. Please.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to
I'm
think
right now.
about us and about everything
Or
we've been
there.
through.
I'm so sad. Hope it's not listening. Oh, great. The clock seems to be not working. Bye, sir. Yeah.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was
Funny?
meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves, they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it amused them endlessly from start to finish. But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But
it's pretty much looping. Okay. Well, it's still a bit leaking. Next time it will leak a lot.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Someone told me that. He's saying the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Is quite terrifying because he's talking to himself. So, it's pretty much so terrifying. Now my voice don't break. So it's terrifying, the scares. He's talking. Shut up! He's talking to himself. It's pretty scary, isn't it? It's funny. It's a game. It's not scary. It's not terrifying. Now it's leaking. But oh no! Oh, water! Water! Oh, I'm gonna touch it. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh. Great. That was truly amazing. Well, huh. Hmm. Well, I can see nothing. Hmm. What? Why the bees are floating around? Bees, shut up. What? Okay. Now. Yeah. Oh, we can see trees. That's wonderful. Oh, it's quite awesome. I want to go outside with this missing plane in my head. Oh, sadness. No, we are going to go to hell. Thank God. Why is getting? Is this getting every time longer? Now this is terrifying. What this is meant to be? Is a war going on? Is that the sirens sounding up? I think that's World War III right there. I mean, it's World War IV. Now the aliens have taken over the world, damn it. I don't want to stay in this timeline. Wait. What? Great. You seem great. Oh my, it's so bright. It's been a million years since I last been on this earth. That's wonderful. Please join in the game. I want to look at some videos. These are still fine. Skip button is completely to come after 5 hours, though we don't have to worry, but still. Is it working? Well, bye.